Maple Lane Equestrian Trailers has on offer a 2025 Portax E. We brought this one in that slate gray metallic, super sparkly on a sunny day like today. It would look terrific behind almost any color of tow vehicle. The Portax E, E stands for Easy Access, which is for the two large entrance doors. You have one on each side of the trailer. Come up a little closer through the shadow. I think you can see there's the other door. There's a portable feed bucket or water bucket on the doors that you can use in transit or at a show. At the top of the trailhead, the Portax model is designed to accommodate horses up to 18 hands, wearing for certain an 84-inch blanket, but we can also make adaptations for somebody who is an 87 blanket size. You have two 33-inch wide stalls and a 7'8" internal height. You can see up to the top here, it's a nice tall trailer. The very top you have your roof vent. The roof vent is how air gets into the trailers, comes over the roof and then down, suck through that vent and out the back. You can also open the sliding lateral windows, which have safety grills on them. There you can see that one's open. And that helps draw extra air through the trailer. You don't want to open them alone though. You always want to have that roof vent open. Otherwise for the horses, it's like the same sort of feeling when you have the back windows open in your car and you get that banging sensation. Nobody wants that. You can set the chest bars lower for ponies and higher for warm bloods. And you can set the length of the back of the stall divider. You have three positions. You always want it matchy-matchy to the one on the wall and the one on the central divider so that they have even level bar to rest against. Really nice to load. So you just take down your stall bars, easily change them if you have somebody different riding. And if you're going to load your first horse on the left, what I love about this model is the added magnet option. So they've added to the aluminum a piece of steel so that once it comes onto the magnet, it stays in place. And now you have a really large space to come and enter with your horse. Of course, they can walk up this 5-foot treaded rubber matted ramp. And the ramp, because it's so long, has a really low incline. So really nice, just like walking up a gradual slope, gradual hill to get in. No scrambling to get into the trailer. They can walk right in. And then you can have that closed behind you, which is great. Where do you tie your horses? There's a tie ring that's low in the trailer at the level of the chest bar. If you cross tie, you can always use the empty ring on the trailer. Hay can be hung from hay rings in the roof, or if you like bags, you can use with a single bracket that's provided. We have many people that will add extra brackets along the front on the tack locker so that they can then hang a bag for each horse. You can make adaptations. It's quite easy. Just ask us how. Comes with the light, of course, white during loading, during the dark hours of night and morning, or blue for transit. And blue light is calming for all mammals, so pop that on for nighttime travel for sure. It's also going to make a nice dull glow in here, and then the oncoming traffic headlights are not going to be bothersome for your horses. Now you can see out here, super sunny day. There's the cars going by, and it's a very nice front panoramic window. Very well tinted so that there's not glare coming in on the horse's eyes, and it makes it for a more restful trip for them, so not so tired when they get to taking you around what you need to do when you arrive at your destination. Built on a galvanized steel chassis frame, of course. There's aluminum plank flooring underneath, 20-year warranty on the floors, which is fantastic. That came in 2023. And then those are anodized aluminum wall panels. They are extruded, which means that there is an empty air pocket in the center of those panels, and that is what creates the insulation factor on the trailer. So on a hot day like today in the summer, where it's like 32 degrees here in Ontario today, inside it's not that warm because the sun is going to be reflected off the heat of the roof, and it will only warm up the outside panel of the trailer wall. That air pocket doesn't transfer as much heat through into the trailer, so it is cooler inside than it is outside. You want your windows and your roof vent open. If your horses are happy with that, you can ride with the storm canvas all the way up, but there is options, as you can see on this neighboring trailer, just to have the windscreen open. If you have a horse that doesn't like the big buses or doesn't like the big transport trucks coming up behind, you can close them in so they feel safe, but there's still airflow through the trailer. And we're just going to take a look at the tack locker. Because it's the Portax E, E for easy access, you can access your tack from both sides of the trailer. Well, I'm just going to show you that this rotates all the way around, so you can go to the other door and access your saddle from that side of the trailer, or you can bring it around to this side and you pull it up towards you, so you have not such a reach to get into the cupboard to get at your stuff, which is great. These will lock into place, and this red lever locks the whole gizmo into place so that it's not moving around when you're transiting. You have a step stool to get you all the way up to that roof vent to be able to open it, or to sit down and put on your boots. Each door comes with a storage net and a couple of hooks, and then there's hooks on the wall. There's two shelves that are in here as well for bottles or boots, whatever you want to put in there. And then you have storage space on the floor. Every tack locker comes with the cleanup crew, as I call them, that extending handle on the both the shovel and on the broom. There is the shovel. I think there you can see that. Holes in the floor are really handy, so you can clean up if you had muddy buckets, muddy boots. You spray that out, use the squeegee on the back of that red broom, and pull the water towards the holes in the floor for drainage. So that, my friends, is the Portax E. It's a great trailer. There's so many more features we didn't talk about in this video, but look on our YouTube channel to learn more about the brand and the features, and perhaps consider having this one follow you home today.